Come celebrate with us. We love everybody because you, America, has loved us so much. So much. Thank you, America.
Igor, thank you so much for sharing those sentiments. Guys, this is something that I find really interesting here. Everyone here, American, Venezuelan, have said they're so happy for the freedom that they experience here, and they just hope that freedom translates into their home country, Venezuela. All we've heard was freedom, freedom, freedom. Yes, we did it. Now we can continue to move forward. By no means are any of them saying, now comes the easy part. Certainly the hard parts are on the way, but they're saying now is finally a step in the right direction that they've all been waiting for so long. I want to give you a little bit more of a scene setter here, guys. Look, people with flags, holding them up, holding them high. Hundreds of people here. Cars, playing music, everyone here dancing.
As time went on, it became evident that this was a large-scale operation largely designed to protect this special ops mission that Lucas Tomlinson just talked about, and this essentially a snatch and grab operation. Now, I heard you guys talking to Brian Kilmeade earlier about how long this may have been going on. It may have been planned a long time, and we're going to get a lot of the firm details from that 11 a.m. news conference at Mar-a-Lago with the president and arguably a lot of members of his cabinet. As you look live at Caracas, Venezuela, at first light, we'll get a better sense of what exactly was attacked, but it was these military bases to protect this effort to get Maduro and his wife out. And I think the world is reacting, but in a muted way. Because it had long been thought that this was a narco-terrorist leader who was working with cartels. And the president has signaled that he wanted to bring that to an end.
And so he has brought it to an end, friends. He has brought it to an end. Mr. Maduro is in custody. And, yeah, he's in custody. I'm surprised they let him live. They had a very good target. Obviously, this operation took, thank you to Greg from the Black Conservative Perspective, who gave his analysis on this. And I'm very foreign to these kinds of conversations, but I definitely wanted to put my 2 cents in because this is the second operation that has happened under Donald Trump that we are talking about. Swift, painless, no civilians. They went in for what they went for and they got it done. You see, I don't mind these kinds of things. What I have a problem with is long wars like the one we did 20 years in Afghanistan for. And I bring that up because this was not that. This was a 3-hour operation. They knew what they were doing. They went in, they got it done, and they got out. Just like they did a couple of months ago. They knew that they wanted to bomb certain places. They went in, they got it done, and they got out. And that's what we want. That is power. That is the American power. Okay? And what is this signaling to me in this moment? As some of you may know, my son is in the military. And so I'm finding it more and more interesting to be more abreast on what's going on in the world, in the military world, and what's going on with foreign policy, because we don't want our boys going out there to die for other countries. We don't want our sons and daughters shedding their blood for useless and for things that's frivolous. Yeah, none of us want that. And especially as a mama of a military man, I'm telling you right now, this is what I look for. For me, this was good. We didn't have to send our troops in to die. We didn't have to do all of this extra. We put a couple of men together. We put an operation together. We go in and we get it done. And they didn't even kill this guy. They took him and his wife out. I think Trump is gracious for that. From what I understand, he has been doing some work with the military, with the other side, the criminals, the cartels. This guy was a socialist, is a socialist. They didn't take him out. I assumed that they took him out. I was surprised to hear, oh, they've got him in custody. So now he's going to face, I guess, crimes of the things that he's done. And one of the things that he's done again is he worked with the military. He worked with the criminals, the drug cartels, and so on and so forth. And I mean, this thing was a beautiful thing. It didn't take them but 3 hours. They knew exactly what they were doing. So that brings me to what parts of what I want to talk about is we are definitely back on the world stage as a true military power, because if we're looking at what happened under Joe Biden with the withdrawal of Afghanistan and how that all went down, we have to literally say Donald J. Trump is a different kind of president. Donald J. Trump is a different kind of president. He is not the president to go into a land and have all of this chaos and have all of this stuff. Oh no. Under Pete Hegseth, we've gone through 2 operations. Flawless. Seamless. Civilians weren't destroyed. Civilians didn't die. The people on the ground didn't die. They went in, they eradicated it. That is what a superpower does. They don't leave the gear behind like Biden did in Afghanistan. They don't leave people behind. They don't leave our troops behind. They don't leave our people behind. They don't leave hostages behind like Biden did. It is focused and militarized, quick in and out. We getting our guy. Brett said that this was what did he say? Like a switch. They just went in and got what they needed. It wasn't nothing extra. They knew what they wanted. They went and they got him. And now they have him in custody. What is that going to look like? Because I always assume, you take them out. You don't leave anything. You take them out, but that's not. President Trump is gracious. And I'm absolutely happy to say that he is a gracious president, because when we think about what happened in Haiti to the Haitian president when he was assassinated, I mean, I don't know who was behind it. Word on the street, it could have been the U.S. I don't know. I don't know who did that, who took that guy out, that president. But they took out everybody, right? They took him out. Bullets, it was a mess. This thing, they let this person live. Maduro is alive. He's not dead. And that's good. This way he can answer for his crimes, the crimes against his people. And from what I understand, the people are liberated. They've been liberated. They are happy about this because this guy was a socialist working with the criminals. What I hear in Venezuela is that things were so bad that you couldn't even take a shower. Like, they literally timed you for you to use the water. That's how bad it was. And this guy was a part of it. Venezuela used to be a rich and wealthy country before things went bad, before socialists took over. And so now there's probably going to be elections. Somebody else is going to be put into power. So wondering what that's going to look like. The majority of the people seems to be happy that this has happened. There's so many videos out there on YouTube and on TikTok and social medias. These people feel liberated. They're happy. So, it seems to me like this was a good thing. And from what I understand, Marco Rubio, our previous senator here in the great state of Florida, may have had something to do with this. He may be the guy behind the guy. Marco Rubio showing that he's a leader who's not afraid to execute on certain things and could be a true front runner for elections in 2028. Obviously, we believe that J.D. Vance will just take the helm. But hey, Marco Rubio, is showing great signs that he could definitely be the kind of leader that can get it done. And Pete Hegseth as well. I mean, this is 2 operations under Pete Hegseth. Give him his props, ladies and gentlemen. The general, the man of war, the secretary of war, give him his props. 2 seamless operations under him. I'm telling you, we got some powerful men in our government right now. We got some powerful men in Trump administrations. And we'll quote Nicki Minaj right now. We got the assassin, J.D. Vance. Ooh-wee. We got Marco Rubio. Woo, tactical. Yeah, we got some people. Vivek Ramaswamy. Well, he's running for governor of Ohio, but still, he's still in the team. He's still in there. We got some strong people. We got some great men doing some great work. So President Trump is surrounding himself with some really competent people, and I'm really happy to see this. We don't have to send our sons and daughters to go die for other countries. We don't have to do that. They can survive, and we can still take out the enemy. We are a superpower of thinkers and doers with strategic moves. And that was proven right now. Under Donald Trump, with his team of Avengers, the work is getting done. Let me know what you guys think. If you're Venezuelan, in the comments, let me know. Is this something that you like? Is this good for you? We know that we're going to have people, haters. We're going to have people, talking about this like this was something bad. But you know what? America first means America first. That means we have to put American interests first wherever. And Venezuela is not too far away. It's close by. And we need to keep an eye out on what other countries are doing, Russia and China and so on. And if they're trying to do business in Venezuela to try to slip in the back way, we got to handle that. Donald Trump said, you can't do that under my watch. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? What do you think? You think Trump is on top of things? You think the Secretary of War is on top of things? You think the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, is on top of things? You think our J.D. Vance, the assassin, is on top of things? This is what we got to look forward to, friends. Yeah, it's a powerhouse, and I'm happy to hear it. God bless you all very, very much. I will see you in another video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments about Maduro being caught and not dead. Interesting things. God bless you and keep you. Don't forget, go to the OrlandoPatriot.com. Buy a mug, buy a cup, buy a t-shirt, do something. Help support this channel and what I'm trying to do here on The Conservative Poet. I will see you again. You take care.